Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hot and Rich, a show about celebrities. I'm your host, Cait Raft. Wow. It's Friday. It's Friday, July 3rd. Okay. July 3rd. I've got fresh pink hair. I dyed my hair this morning pink.
Looks great.
And this is the ideal shade. Okay. This is fresh, hot, fun. Hot and rich pink is the shade that we call it. This is the ideal shade. Now, will it fade as soon as I get even one drop of water on it? Will this color fade? Yes. The answer is yes. You know what? I'm celebrating my favorite country this weekend.
What's that?
The United States of Chromatica, baby.
Oof, that was close.
Wearing my Chromatica shirt. No. The United States of America? I don't even know who she is, honey. I'm celebrating the United States of Chromatica, okay, with my fellow kindness punks. Where are my fellow kindness punks at? Shout out. I will be celebrating Chromatica this weekend, and it's Horny Friday, so, cheers to all of you. Let's all enjoy a Horny Friday beverage on this horniest of Fridays. It's a holiday Horny Friday, so cheers to us all. This is a drink that I invented last week called the Braff, named after, of course, Zach Braff's mom, Mrs. Braff.
Really?
No, just kidding. It's named after Zach Braff.
Oh, okay.
And it is club soda, a couple splashes of ginger ale, some lime juice, and of course some fresh mint that I got from my CSA box today. Hello, vegetables. Mint is a vegetable? Mint is a vegetable. So this is a salad. This drink is a salad. This is some green juice.
Cait made, that type of topping that's the little green stuff, with, what's it called?
I made pesto.
Pesto.
I made homemade fresh pesto. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling Martha Stewart-esque with my fresh mint in my cocktail. The fresh basil pesto that I made from basil leaves from my mom's garden, and also some basil-esque leaves from my CSA box. Support your local farmers. Whew, hello, vegetables. Hello, Horny Friday. Jack, let's get a Horny Friday on the screen. Let's celebrate Horny Friday, this horniest of days. I'm really feeling good because my hair is pink. It's peak pink. And listen, I know I'm not celebrating the 4th of who? Lie. But I do want to wish a happy 4th to just these people and these people only. These are protesters who marched outside with fake pitchforks outside of wealthy people in the Hamptons on Monday. This is great. Jack, I have a picture of this.
Yes.
These are the people that I want to wish a happy 4th of July to. This is a Page 6 article. It says, pitchfork-wielding protesters descend on wealthy Hamptons estates. They're outside of Bloomberg's house, and they were chanting. They said, tax the rich, not the poor. They called Bloomberg a looter. It's good. These people rule. Okay, so shout out to you. Shout out to anyone protesting for anything like this, or Black Lives Matter, or those are the people I want to have a good 4th of July weekend. Everyone else, you know what? Fuck off. Fuck off. We don't need to celebrate 4th of July. 4th of July. There's a much more important holiday coming up anyway, and that's my birthday on Tuesday. I've decided this year to become a birthday person.
This year?
I say that every year.
Yeah. You decide around your birthday to become a birthday person.
I say that every year. And sometimes I say that I'm not going to do it, but that just means I'm doing it even more. But just passive aggressively, which is the spirit of being a birthday person. When you are a birthday person, you are passive aggressive about it. There's no chill way to enjoy a birthday. You either have to never tell anyone it's your birthday. You either have to have your birthday be the best kept secret in your life, or just lean in and be a birthday person, okay? There's no in between. You get one day. Listen, I'm not one of these birthday month, birthday week, whatever. I'm the one day is the day, but I'm leaning into that day, okay? It's Tuesday. I'm turning 30. Big birthday. And I'm doing a 30-hour Twitch stream. So I'm plugging that again. We have Jack, you can bring me back up to the. Here we go. Are you going to be watching, Jack? Are you going to be on the stream?
I'll probably be on it and like running it and everything, right?
Are you excited for my birthday?
Wow. Cait's birthday will be here soon.
Should we tell them? Should we tell the Hot and Rich audience about the song?
There's a song called...
there's a song that Jack sings every year in June. When it becomes June, this is what Jack sings.
It's June. It's June. It'll be Cait's birthday soon. Grab your presents. Grab your gifts. Try to accomplish Cait's birthday wish.
And then this is the song that Jack sings on July 8th, which is the day after my birthday. Okay, Jack, sing this.
July, Cait's birthday passed us by.
It's so good. You're such a songster. You're a songster. You really sang. You really sang those songs.
July.
July. Can you believe I'm a birthday person? Just own it. If you are a Cancer like me, then you know in your heart you're a birthday person. Okay? If you're a Cancer, chances are you're a birthday person. Okay? Cancers, we're emotional, we're sensitive. We love our friends, and we love nostalgia and looking back through all the years that we've aged. Like, Cancers are birthday people. We have to own it and admit it, because don't lie to yourself. Okay? Don't lie to yourself and say you're not. That's sort of the place I'm in right now. I'm 30 almost, and it means I'm getting wiser about how to handle my birthday. And I've decided, you know what? The only way is a 30-hour Twitch stream for 30 hours. 30 whole hours. Anyway, it's Horny Friday. Enough about my birthday. It's not even my birthday yet. Horny Friday. 69, baby. Let's get 69s in the chat for all the fellow Cancers out there. Thank you, AOTY. 69 is the horniest sign. Cancer, baby, all the time. 69 is the horniest sign. Cancer, baby, all the time. Oh. That's my like hard rock and roll song about being a Cancer.
With a little like,
Are you into astrology, Jack?
What do you think?
Are you?
What do you know? You know, actually, whether or not you live with me and are married to me.
He's your classic dude, you know.
I prefer to hang out in my man cave with my neons
and bacon
and watch the game and fucking fry some bacon.
Okay, he secretly ate a secret piece of bacon today. After I told him not to eat it, he ate it anyway.
That shit is epic to me.
Okay. We're going to have a great guest, by the way, in the second half of the show. Joan Ford, my dear friend, comedy partner. She is going to come on and talk to us about Joss Whedon. There's like Joss Whedon drama, and she's our nerd correspondent. So we're going to have Joan on later. So stick around for Joan. But first, let's do a segment of the show I like to call Hot Seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. Hear that clock? Hear that clock. Okay, this is Hot Seconds. This is what we do on Hot and Rich when we want to just touch on a topic for just a hot second. Okay, we're not going to do a dive. We're just going to...
Just do a hot second.
Just a hot second. Okay. Our first hot second. Jada Pinkett Smith, who we just talked about on Wednesday, as being accused of having this emotional affair with August Alsina, the singer-songwriter. She has taken it to Twitter and announced, quote, "There's some healing that needs to happen, ... So I'm bringing myself to the red table. Okay, I'm setting my Facebook Watch notifications now, even though I've never used Facebook Watch in my life. I gotta watch that. Red table. This is going to be bigger than the time she had Jordan Woods on. This is going to be damn good. What else? Oh, we got another hot second here. Leah Michelle. We know that she's back in her place of doing paparazzi walks. She's also back on social media. She posted this very vague shot of herself, very pregnant, kind of looking at behind her with a mask. No text, just a photo. What do you think of the pic, Jack?
She's on a hike there, and she's pregnant.
What do you think of Leah Michelle? Would you ever want to work with her? Like, if she was like, Jack, produce my Twitch show.
I'll tell you what, based on what I've heard from this show, I think she would be too mean.
You think so?
I think I wouldn't like how mean she's being, and I wouldn't want to work with her.
I'm really sucking this cocktail down on Horny Friday.
Wow.
I've already had half of it.
Wow.
Because it's so delicious. You can hardly taste the alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm going to be plastered by the end of the show. Oh,
Wow.
my God. Look at this. Holy shit.
You made the drink too good.
I made it too good. It's so fresh. It's like mostly club soda. It's not too sweet. Lime.
You made the drink too good.
So good. It's like literally so good. I feel like I'm at a freaking resort.
Welcome to this toilet called Tinseltown, folks.
Thanks, Jack. This is a toilet called Tinseltown. That's what I call my mouth when I drink a cocktail. Okay. Our next hot second is Daveed Diggs from Hamilton is dating this woman, Emmy Raver Lampman. I just thought I would talk about some Hamilton people because guess what? It's Hamilton Day or something, right?
Hamill film.
Hamill film is out on Disney Plus.
The Hamill film is out on Disney Plus.
Okay, so people are obsessed with this. So I thought maybe you'd want to know that the guy who plays Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson is dating this woman, Emmy. Her name is Emmy. She was an understudy for all three of the lead female roles on Broadway. So she's got some range. She can sing and dance with him. Emmy Raver Lampman. She also originated the role of Angelica Schuyler in The Tour. That's pretty cool. Angelica, Eliza, and Emmy. She's on some Netflix show now. The Umbrella Academy? I've never heard of it. Do you know about that show? The Umbrella Academy?
The Umbrella Academy?
Do they just make up, like,
What
do you
is
just,
that?
like, put a bunch of words in a bucket and they're like, what's our next show called?
Is that like a training facility for Mary Poppinses?
Oh, that's pretty good, Jack.
Is that a training facility for Mary Poppinses?
Now that's a joke. Oh, everyone says she's good on that show. Okay. Hey, I heard she's good on that show. All right. Listen, my next hot second, I'm going to push to be a main topic.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so we'll do that after the break. But first, let's do a segment we do every day on the show. Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh still together? Yes. Okay, Courtney Stodden and Brian Austin Green. Okay, this is like sad. I think they're not a couple. I think maybe they never were a couple. I got so invested in this so quickly. I should have known better. Should have known it was too good to be true. Courtney Stodden, I guess, is not dating Brian Austin Green. They were photographed together like a month ago, and I thought, wow, this is the new hot couple. She wore that SMAG hat that he sells. The stupid SMAG hat that stands for Someone Make America Great. Okay. I thought that meant they were in love. Apparently they're not. He was out with another model this week, and then the second he was photographed with that model, Courtney posted a video of her with Brian Austin Green, like in a hot tub. So I thought, oh, they're still together. But apparently that video was old. Anyway, here is Brian Austin Green talking to TMZ about Courtney Stodden. He says that she's disappointing.
Courtney, super nice, but disappointing. I was just trying to be a nice guy, and I shot a video for her friend Ashley saying hello, and that was a month plus ago. That was back when the pictures of her and I came out, and the fact that she decided to post that the day that Tina and I had lunch, knowing that it would create problems for Tina and for myself, having 3 kids, it kind of sucks. So it was a little disappointing, but I don't want to bash Courtney, because I don't bash people at all. I think she's a nice person. I just think she's making some bad choices. So
well, that definitely sorts things out for us.
Yeah,
What's her
that's
name?
pretty much it, Jack. Okay, he's like, I don't mean to bash Courtney, and then he goes ahead and bashes her, says she's making bad choices. Brian Austin Green, you knew what you were fucking doing going on that paparazzi walk with Courtney. Don't pretend like you're some normal guy who's not totally playing the paparazzi like a fiddle. I call total bullshit on this guy. Also, I'm pretty sure he was really horrible to Megan Fox. Like, go away, Brian Austin Green. I was willing to give you a chance because I love Courtney Stodden so much, but you've hurt her, and I don't accept anyone who is mean to Courtney Stodden. If you're mean to Courtney Stodden, you're out. You're canceled.
He's wearing a smag hat in that video.
He is wearing a smag hat in that video. I think he's trying to stay relevant. I do. I think he's like, fuck, I need to start making I need to get more TV gigs. I need my name back in the headlines now that I'm not married to like a rich famous actress. Sorry to be shady. I know I'm being so shady, but like, he's really rubbing me the wrong way with this. He's rubbing me the wrong way. Get Courtney Stodden's name out of your damn mouth. Okay, she's just trying to have some fun with social media. Okay, she's being cheeky and posting a cameo that you made for her friend. Get over yourself. It's freaking Hollywood. It's a toilet called Tinseltown. That's what Courtney's ex coined the phrase.
Welcome to this toilet called Tinseltown, folks.
All right. Let's talk about Ana de Armas. Apparently she thinks Ben Affleck is very funny. Apparently Ben Affleck is saying some very funny shit to Ana de Armas. Let's go through these photos. There are 2 different sets of photos, both taken this week. This one's from 3 days ago. She's laughing. So funny, so funny. It's like, what are they laughing about? Oh my God, it's so funny. Let's look at this next one.
Does she have a dog shit bag in her hand?
Yes, she's got a dog shit bag in her hand. But she's sharing a huge laugh. Like, I've never seen anyone laugh so hard. Let's keep going. Oh, and this is from yesterday. The laughing is even harder. She laughed even harder. It's like it's like, in my head, Ana de Armas and Ben Affleck don't exist unless the paparazzi are taking their photo. So this laugh has just continued for like 3 days straight in my mind. And this is just like the same thing that they're laughing about on Monday. This is what they're laughing about today. Oh, look at that. Oh, so funny. Oh, she's doubled over.
She's really busting up
She's
there.
doubled over.
She's
like,
really busting up.
You're so funny. I saw a meme. I saw someone make a meme that said, someone on Twitter, I wish that I could give them credit, but I can't remember. Someone on Twitter wrote in like word bubbles above Ben Affleck's head and had him saying, how about them apples? Or like, and he said, how about them apples? Above every time she's laughing.
They got Duncan too.
Oh, Jack, where have you been? Welcome to planet Earth. The fuck? You're just putting it together that they have Duncan in their hands every time they're going on. Jack, like,
sorry.
I challenge you to Google image Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas and find a picture where they're not holding Duncan. I swear, like, Jack, where have you been?
Okay.
You do this show with me every day. You've never noticed they hold Duncan every day. He's got a big old sugary Duncan.
Do they live near a Duncan?
Yeah, there's one in Santa Monica that they go to every day.
All right.
Or is it Venice? Can't believe Jack just asked. Wow. I'm shook. Okay. Are there any more pictures of them laughing? We don't need to see
Oh,
it.
yeah. No, she continues to bust
so
up.
more. There's so many more. He's just so funny. Oh, you know what? I think that she just thinks all the Affleck men are funny.
Oh, yeah.
Here's his son. She's also laughing. She's laughing with Ben Affleck's son. Wow. She's like, you're so funny. Just like your dad. So funny. Ha ha ha. I covered the kid's face because I don't believe in showing kids' faces. Isn't that cool of me? I'm a hero.
You're like a Kristen Bell advocate. Advocacy.
That's one thing that I agree with the celebs on. I don't think we need to see your kids. I also don't give a fuck what your kids look like. Truly, don't need to see your kids' faces. Okay, let's talk about something really, really sad for a second. Jack, you might want to hit that sad music.
Okay.
Ryan Seacrest and his girlfriend, Shayna Taylor, have broken up. This is really fucked up. Everyone knows Shayna Taylor, right? Famously Ryan Seacrest's 20-something girlfriend for like 6 years or something. Whew. They're done. This iconic couple, everyone stanned this couple, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, wow, Ryan and Shayna, love is dead.
Rhina?
Ryan,
Is
we always called them Rhina. And she stayed with him after he was outed as like being a sexual harasser, and that story got really quickly buried.
Oh, it sure did.
Wow. Shayna Taylor, she's probably super sad. You know what? She actually wrote a journal entry and she posted it. Let's read it. I'm not laughing at her sadness. I'm just, she. Oh, it's kind of blurry, but she says, let me read it. When I run after what I think I want, my days are a furnace of distress and anxiety. If I sit in my own place of patience, what I need flows to me and without any pain. From this, I understand that what I want also wants me, is looking for me and attracting me. There is a great secret in this for anyone who can grasp it.
Wow.
She definitely has popular girl handwriting, like teenager handwriting. She's 28. Wow. This couple that we all knew and loved, that we all knew existed,
Rhina,
is over. You know what? I wasn't going to do this. Just kidding, I was going to do this. Let's light some candles, Jack.
Wow.
You can take the journal entry away. I think they need our support. Don't you think, Jack?
I think so.
Should we say a little prayer? This is for you, Ryan. I don't really,
You weren't planning on doing this?
I wasn't planning on doing this, but I happen to have these candles.
Just you had your Rhina candles.
I already
there?
had these. Just like you all have them too, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have your Rhina candles. All right. Sorry for your loss. I hope that you can grow apart healthily, find some healing. I hope that you find the courage to post more journal entries just because, I like to read them. Ryan Seacrest's team told E! News on Monday, quote, Ryan and Shayna decided to end their romantic relationship amicably some time ago. Wow. Now, see how the candles are together? This will help you heal. This is a little magic. They're going apart from each other. I'm going to have to put these in 2 separate areas of the house so that they can find healing. There we go. One's on one side of my laptop, one's on the other. I hope you find love one day. Hey, Shayna, maybe you could dive into your very expensive CBD tincture business that you own. Don't I have a picture of that, Jack?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Look, you could buy a bottle of like $85 tincture. Shayna, God bless. All right, really quick before we take a break, we have to talk about how RuPaul deleted all of his social media. RuPaul is gone. No one knows why. It was like, boom, everything was deleted. All posts, like, everything's gone. No social media for RuPaul, and no one knows why. I don't know. Is it because of the fracking? Was everyone just commenting, why are you fracking over and over again? Hard to say.
Maybe he got an SNL.
Maybe he got on SNL. Hey, you never know. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have Joan Ford. We're talking Joss. And we're back, everybody. Okay, this is a real treat. You all know her. You love her. Let's welcome to the show my friend, Joan Ford. Joan, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, this is a real treat. Red and Yellow we're doing Hot and Rich. Red and Yellow presents Hot and Rich.
Back together again after who knows how long. I can't even remember.
I mean, I can't either.
I do know. I know that I don't know.
I know that I don't know. Hey, happy Horny Friday.
Happy Horny Friday. Toast.
Would you like to show us what cocktail you're imbibing?
I am imbibing a raspberry White Claw, one of the four flavors that come with my White Claw variety pack.
Love it so much. Okay, so
such value.
So we're saying that you're the Hot and Rich nerd correspondent.
I am, yes. I thought we were going to call this at one point Jones on Nerd.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to make a graphic, but we're calling this segment Jones on Nerd. It's a play on the restaurant named Jones on Third, okay? Jones on Nerd. It's really clever, and it's really makes sense.
Yeah, it's a little treat. It's like, remember when watching Animaniacs growing up, sure what we do, how they make all those LA references that you maybe didn't get, but you still felt smart because you're like, oh, I'm an insider, I'm getting these little puns, and that's what this is.
Exactly, that's exactly what this is.
Exactly.
Okay, so, Joan, first of all, how are you?
So good. I took a big edible last night and watched Mars Attacks, and it was what a great decision. I'm still recovering a little bit from that, but you know what? It was a good night.
Joan, you're the nerd correspondent. This is Jones on Nerd, the segment of the show where Joan tells us about the hot and rich people of the nerd world.
Ooh, yes.
Which is true. A lot. There's a lot.
There are a lot. Maybe we don't. Not as much coverage as the normies of the hot and rich world, but they're out there.
Yeah.
And they deserve coverage too. And you know what? They also they deserve canceling, which is I think what we're kind of talking about today.
Oh yes, yeah. We are the cancel police.
Yes.
And we're here to arrest Joss Whedon today.
Yes. That's actually can I change that to the name of my I don't want to be Jones on Nerd anymore. I want to be the cancel police. And today
Wait, but Joan, we're trying to abolish the police.
Oh, that's right. Oh, well.
So maybe we should be like the cancel something else, like
cancel social workers.
Yeah, we should be the cancel social workers.
We come to your house and we're like, hey, we reviewed your case.
We have a case file.
We have a case file on you, and you are canceled.
That works for me. We could be that. That could be us.
Mr. Joss Whedon, come into my office. We need to talk.
Yeah.
You're canceled.
What do you think? What do you think? First of all, how do you think Joss Whedon is doing during quarantine? And second question is, who is Joss Whedon? Maybe people don't know.
Okay, let's start with. I think we have a picture of him that I sent to.
There we go.
There we go. Joss Whedon's the man on the right. The man on the left is Ray Fisher. We'll talk about him in a sec. But Joss Whedon is the creator of a little movie / TV show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was the man who said, "What if girl fight vampire?"
What if girl fight vampire? And was he the first person that said, "What if girl fight vampire"?
I think so. In the movie came out in 92. I think he went to Fox Studios and was like, "Hey, here's the pitch. What if girl fight vampire.
And they were like,
And-
yes, what if girl fight vampire?
yes.
Here's $8 million.
$1 million. Not boy.
No,
Boy fight vampire?
no, boy, no fight vampire. What if
Boy, no
girl fight
girl
vampire?
fight vampire. Yes. Here's them all the money.
Sorry, $8 million is too low. He's probably got like
9 million?
buckets of hundreds.
Yeah.
He's probably got. I bet he has. Oh, what's Joss Whedon's net worth? What do we think?
Good question. I mean,
Should we Google it? Should we Google it?
Yeah, I mean, now that he's got that, like, you know, move like, you know, 20 years down the line, he's got that Avengers money now. So he's got Avengers money, he's got Toy Story money, he's got Buffy money. He's doing okay.
Google says 100 million.
That makes sense.
That sounds right. I would even say maybe more, but yeah, 100 million.
Around there makes sense. But yeah, so Joss Whedon creates Buffy the Vampire Slayer, icon of 90s feminism. And he himself kind of becomes a quote unquote feminist icon in the 90s for creating this character. Like, I guess this was a time before women were allowed to write their own, like, heroic characters, and like everyone was just like, oh yes, Joss Whedon, this is the man that gives us like cool feminist genre characters.
Yeah, and women weren't allowed to write their own cool characters until like what, 2014 or something?
Yes, 2014 when you know, when what is it? Grey's Anatomy entered its 13th season.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when it officially that's when it became official.
That's when it became official.
So Joss Whedon has been kind of like for like a decade or two was kind of unimpeachable as this very like known to be this very cool, very feminist writer. And I'd say like over the last like now maybe like 5 to 6 years, we've kind of witnessed him like slowly being canceled, slowly shit coming out about him that kind of erodes the public image that we all thought we knew of him. And that kind of the latest chapter in that happened this week when Ray Fisher, who's on screen, he played Cyborg in the 2017 Justice League movie, which, as we all know, is being directed by Zack Snyder. At some point was taken over by Joss Whedon. We aren't sure why.
This is where that saying "release the Snyder cut" comes from, right? Because they switched directors like halfway through the movie or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like it seems like maybe Snyder had a lot of the movie done. We don't know. We don't know. But yes, that's where "release the Snyder cut" comes from. So
and what famous people were in that movie? Because I didn't see it.
Okay,
was Ben Affleck in that?
Yes, you got the last and final appearance of Batfleck, I believe.
I love Ben Affleck as Batman.
He's undeniably great Batman.
You know that's the role that broke his marriage too, right?
I've heard that. Yes.
I love Ben Affleck as Batman, and listen, I'm glad that set Jennifer Garner free.
Yes.
I think it's a win-win that he did that role.
Win-win. She's out on her own, and we've got hot footage of like shirtless 50-year-old Ben Affleck. Like,
is he 50? How old is Ben Affleck?
I think he's in his 50s. He was probably in his late 40s when he shot. Shot that.
He's the kind of guy that I actually wouldn't be surprised if he's like 39, but just like doesn't take care of himself.
Oh God, I hope he's not 39.
No, he's 47. He's 47.
Okay.
But, he's 47, but he's really like in his he's lived a lot of life. He's lived a lot of life. He's in his 50s emotionally.
He's playing like a Batman in his 50s. You know, like he's got that very like not quite ready to retire energy, but you know, he's like looking to the other. He's like looking out to the other side. But yeah,
totally.
But we don't know why like Snyder left the film. There at the time they were saying it was because sadly Snyder's daughter committed suicide and he had to go to deal with family stuff.
Oh, horrible.
So Whedon took over, but there was also like, you know, some contention that like Warner Brothers was not happy with the way the film was going, so they bring Whedon in.
Okay.
So you know, ever since that movie came out, that movie was not good. Whatever they thought Whedon was going to do to fix it, did not fix anything. If anything, it seemingly just made a worse movie. Very steeped in like the Whedon, kind of Whedon's classic tropes, kind of semi-annoying dialogue, etc. And he and anyways, so recently, like the other day, Ray Fisher put out a tweet that said, "Can we bring up that tweet?"
Yes, let's bring up that tweet. Here's the tweet.
Here's the tweet. Joss Whedon's on-set treatment of the cast and crew of Justice League was gross, abusive, unprofessional, and completely unacceptable. He was enabled in many ways by Jeff Johns and John Byrne. Yes, Jeff Johns, a DC writer / producer, has worked on a lot of stuff. John Berg, I think just a producer, but yeah.
Wow.
Basically, yes. And since then, there's been a lot of stuff coming out. There's been some stuff coming out about what that like abuse may have entailed. There's not a ton, but like even from back in the day when the movie was shooting, there was this story about there's a scene in Justice League that was clearly a Whedon thing where like Flash like is running really fast and he like falls on top of Wonder Woman, and it's like this joke of like, oh haha, it looks like the Flash is fucking Wonder Woman. And Gal Gadot like was like, I don't want to shoot this. This is like demeaning to this character. And he's like, fine, I'll just get like he's like, I'm gonna get a stunt woman to do it. So like they like against Gal Gadot's protest, they still had that scene in the movie. And like a lot of that, and a lot of what is coming out right now is also
Gross.
like is gross. And all like there were certain things that Ray Fisher like did and didn't want to do with the character of Cyborg that I don't know how else to put it other than that like there's like it's a character from the 1980s. It's probably like, you know, steeped in a little bit of like the stereotypes of the time it was created. There's like catchphrases the character had that Ray Fisher was like, I don't want to say these characters. Like I feel like, you know, as a, you know, black man in a superhero movie, it's my job to make sure that like this doesn't descend into like stereotype or parody. And like that was another big contention point where it was like, no, just like this is his catchphrase. Say Cyborg's catchphrase, and he was like, I don't want to do it. And like if you'll read a lot of the stuff about Whedon versus Snyder, it seemed was, regardless of what you think of him as a director, he comes across as a really nice guy and was very like, I trust you like to take this character, and you need to be like the steward, the shepherd of it, to make sure that it doesn't go some like, you know, where I as a white man can't like be in charge of the voice of this character. So like Ray Fisher, you're in charge, like you really like take the lead with this character.
Yeah.
And like he came in and was just like, no, say the thing, say the catchphrase.
Okay, interesting. And what was the catchphrase? Was it bad?
The catchphrase is "booyah." Which,
Okay, yeah, that's like a little like
that's a little
corny,
like,
and like you know, maybe a racist microaggression to make like a 2020 like black actor say that.
Yes, and you know, I think at the end of the day, you know, it's not like yours or mine or Joss Whedon's or Zack Snyder's.
Right,
like,
it's not our thing to say. This is like
do or don't. If like Ray Fisher as the person in the role, as a black man in the role, is saying like, no, this is something my character shouldn't say. He should listen to black people when they say what they're not comfortable with doing. And as a white person, you definitely shouldn't make them say booyah if they say I don't want to say booyah. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. So that's kind of like all the like on-set stuff with
I can't believe Joss Whedon was like, you have to say booyah.
Yeah, and I think he won out. I don't think it's actually said in the film, but it's
just
still
the fact that he put that the director put this actor Ray Fisher in that position is abusive, I would say.
I agree, and it's I don't know. I think it's
Anna Delvey Paypig in the chat says it's in the trailer, Joan.
Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. But yeah.
He's getting called. So he's calling out his former boss, Joss Whedon, and just to paint a picture for everybody, like this is a big deal to call out a very powerful Hollywood director like this. It doesn't happen. Like people don't call out powerful directors like this very often, and I think I love that Ray is doing this, and I hope that like we get to see more, you know, people calling out toxic production behavior, because Hollywood is full of it. It's rampant over here.
It's gross. And, and I think the thing that this also speaks to is that Whedon has kind of like continually gotten away with like creepy behavior, bad behavior for like the whole of his career, and used the shield of like, but I'm the feminist writer, I'm the guy who created Buffy, as a bit of a shield.
Right.
And like, I thought we could. Do you want to go through like a quick rundown of like his different cancellation moments?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Wait, I got a little notebook of like Whedon moments.
Oh my God, you wrote it down longhand.
I wrote it down to remember.
I love it. I love it.
So what do we have? Okay, so like 92, like to 2003, he's kind of unimpeachable. He's just Joss Whedon, the guy we know and love. He co-wrote Toy Story.
Right.
Yeah, and then like the first like hint of like, oh, there's
I
something.
did not know he co-wrote Toy Story.
He's a co-writer on Toy Story, and yeah, so I guess slowly everyone who wrote that movie will be canceled, because Lasseter or Whedon, what a pair. But anyways. 2003, he basically he lets an actress go, Charisma Carpenter. Can we have a picture of in case people don't know? Can we have a picture of Charisma Carpenter?
Okay, this is Charisma Carpenter.
Yeah, looking very.
Okay.
So awesome, 90s, sitting on those stairs, pondering.
Oh my God, this is like an iconic 90s fashion moment.
Right? That lacy maroon top, those like chunky sandals.
Joan, we need to get this outfit.
All this, yes. Yours will be a little yellower.
Mine will be a yellow version of this, but you can wear this exact outfit.
Yeah, this is my next purchase, my next Amazon purchase. I'm just going to type in Charisma Carpenter staircase wardrobe.
So what happened with Charisma Carpenter?
She's on Angel. She gets pregnant the third season of Angel, the third or fourth season of Angel.
Okay.
And like Whedon like fires her. And it's
for being pregnant?
Like she's never said explicitly, but she's been very like kind of like respectful and beat around the bush about it. But she's like, she basically said like, my pregnancy did not fit into Joss's plan for the show. So like for that, he gets like super like so like everyone reads into that as like, yeah, she got like he was upset that she got pregnant and like messed up like whatever plan he had for the show, so he just like booted her. It's
fucking asshole.
And like also
Leslie Lee in the chat says they also rewrote the show so she got pregnant by a teen and had a demon baby and died. Yeah, what a rude way to write someone off of a show. Jesus Christ.
Very like demeaning, very embarrassed, very like shitty to the actor who was like in like Whedon's stable of actors from the first days of Buffy. Like she's like Cordelia is a fun cat, she brings a lot to like what is kind of could be a like shitty like mean girl character. I really like it. It's like he kind of like ended her career. He did
her dirty. He did her dirty.
Okay. He did her very dirty.
Joan, I just want you to know we only have a couple minutes of show left, so let's speed through this. I won't interrupt you anymore.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so let's do it really quick. 2006, he writes a Wonder Woman script that doesn't get leaked until 2017, but is super gross and super horny. In fact, I think I have these. Can we let's play a little game. Okay. Let's play a little game. So, can we bring up the first Wonder Woman's, okay, so this is how Wonder Woman is introduced in the script in the movie that was eventually made. Diana Prince, 30s, antiques expert, strides towards the Louvre. That's the only description you get of her is antiques expert.
Okay.
Great.
Antiquities.
Antiquities expert.
Antiquities.
I abbreviated the word because we had so little time left.
I know, you're right.
And so let's see like Whedon's introduction to her. Close on the girl. To say she is beautiful is almost to miss the point. She is elemental, as natural and wild as the luminous flora surrounding. Her dark hair waterfalls to her shoulders in soft arcs and curls. Her body is curvaceous but taut as a drawn bow. She wears British metal bracelets on both wrists, wide and intricately detailed. Her shift is of another era. We'd call it ancient Greek. She is barefoot. Important detail. She is barefoot.
Ew, what a fucking creep.
Everything you need to know about this Wonder Woman script is that she's not the main character. Like, Wonder Woman is not the main character of this Wonder Woman script. It's like incredibly like horny and gross and there's multiple scenes that mention that she's barefoot. So do with that what you will.
Tarantino over here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run down let's not dwell on that. Let's just keep going. 2015, he puts out Avengers: Age of Ultron. It's a movie that basically implies Black Widow is a monster for not being able to have babies. Ties into like he's like weird about pregnancy. Yeah, there's a scene in Avengers: Age of Ultron where she's like, I can't have babies. I'm a monster. 2017. Weird. His wife of Cait, his wife of like 15 years, like breaks up with him because apparently he's been cheating on her for like the entirety of his like 15-year marriage. And he sends her this, I'm not going to read it, but he sends her this like super obnoxious like breakup letter that like reads like, it's like a fucking like angel monologue. It's like, I've been living with the guilt so long. How can I, it's like he's like writing a fucking character for himself. And then like up to this Wonder Woman, up to this Justice League stuff that we've just hit today. So anyways, that's a very brief rundown of the complete cancellation history of Mr. Joss Whedon.
Oh my God, what a creep. And didn't his ex-wife write like an op-ed saying that he sucked or something?
Yeah, yes. She like she wrote a whole thing about like how he basically admitted to like, I used my status as a quote unquote feminist to shield myself from any criticism and just believe that everything I was doing was good and virtuous. Here, I'll just the end of his here. She actually published his breakup letter, and the last line of it is, it's not just like I killed you, but that I've done it subtly over years, that I've been poisoning you, chipping away at you. It's like, fuck, dude, like you think you're like Angel. You like literally think that's like,
God,
that's like something fucking Angel would say, and like
don't do that. Honestly, like that's so weird. This guy is a fucking, so he's an abusive boss. He's weird about women and sounds sexist to me.
And weird about like pregnancy.
Like, you know, has this like weird thing about judging women for not being able to get pregnant and for being pregnant.
Yes. And,
cool, very cool.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot more that we could talk about, but
I wish we had more time. We gotta maybe do this like every other week or something. We have to have Jones on Nerd. Oh, I thought I had another pitch. I remember when we were talking about this months ago, I thought maybe we could call this segment slightly less hot, slightly more rich.
Yes. Oh, slightly more hot. Wait,
slightly less hot, slightly more rich.
Oh, and also I saw in the chat, Chill Future says Whedon definitely votes. I definitely saw Whedon at talking at a John Kerry rally in 2004, and it was like super embarrassing.
I wish we had a recording of that.
I do too, but he was very impassioned about John Kerry. He's like, we need to get Bush, we need to get Bush out. This is like our country's at stake. It was it was embarrassing on a lot of fronts.
Okay, to be fully transparent, I was ride or die John Kerry for that election too, but I was 14 years old. So
you were Joss Whedon.
I wasn't Joss Whedon.
I mean, I was at a Kerry rally, so it's like I was there for Kerry too. It was just like it reached a crescendo where it's like, this is embarrassing for you, Joss Whedon.
I know, Joss. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, what's that? Wasn't there some Alan Tudyk thing?
Oh yeah, I did. It's kind of a little off topic, but Alan Tudyk, I guess
defended Joss or something.
Yeah, there he is, Mr. Alan Tudyk.
Is that how you say his name?
I don't know.
Tudyk.
Tudyk, King Candy, Simone from Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked, or Simone. We all know.
We all know. This guy, he's
Chipwrecked.
From stuff.
He put out this tweet. Can we see his tweet? Ugh,
Tudyk.
I hate this. Tudyk. I hate this.
What? Oh God, this tweet.
So in response to what Ray Fisher wasn't there, but I have known Joss for 17 years. I honestly can't even imagine it, and I have a pretty good imagination. So you know what? I take back everything I said. If Alan Tudyk,
a white guy, this white guy who's like friends with Joss Whedon is like,
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine he would do a racial microaggression. I mean macroaggression, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what? You suck, Alan Tudyk.
Also, Alan Tudyk and Joss Whedon were very rude to me when I was interning at UCB and they came in.
Oh, spill the tea.
Oh, they were just like, they had come in. I forget what show they had come in to see, but they came in to see a show. And like there was a big group of them, and like I was the one in charge of like corralling everyone to their seats, and I was just like, okay, so like, are you guys all together? And Alan Tudyk was like, yeah, we're all famous. Like he was like,
he said we're famous.
Yeah, he said, yeah, we're all the famous people. Like he was like, he thought I was like he's like, can I talk? I was like doing my fucking job as an intern, getting into their like special roped off section, so like Joss Whedon could like oogle the like attractive blonde women in whatever show they were, because that's his thing. Like it's a low key secret, but like that's his thing. And I don't know if it's even low key. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, but like he was like, they were like super rude, and like and like when I was just trying to do my job as an intern, take them their seats, they're like, oh, stop like fawning over us. I'm like, fuck you. I don't know.
Okay, like imagine being as famous as Alan Tudyk. Who knows how to pronounce your last name, Tudyk? Yeah. And imagine being him and saying you know why he has to say I'm famous? Because he's like not that famous.
Yeah, imagine I don't know. I'm at like I can't imagine the fame that comes along with being the robot from iRobot. You must have to deal with that all the time.
Oh my God, Alan Tudyk is canceled for being mean to my friend Joan.
So mean.
He's not famous. Okay, Alan Tudyk is not famous. Okay. Yeah. He's canceled. Joan, thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
This was a delight. I wish we had more time. We have to have you back on soon.
It's okay. And yes, Comic-Con famous is a good way of putting it.
Yes, he's Comic-Con famous.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you go, and then I'm going to close out the show. Everybody say goodbye to Joan. Where can we find you, Joan? Where can we find you?
Joan Haley Ford on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
Okay, everybody follow Joan. If you're a Joss Whedon stan, you can @ her at Joan Haley Ford, and tune in. She does a Twitch show every Saturday at like what 8ish, 9ish on Twitch.tv/Joan Haley Ford. Thank you so much, Joan. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Cait. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody, that's our show. Before I leave you, and I know I'm running a little long, I just want to say we're starting a new rumor here on Hot and Rich, okay? We're starting a new rumor. The rumor is the Kardashians are poor, okay? They have no money. Tell everybody you know. That's the rumor we're starting. The Kardashians want us to think that they're the richest people in the world. So to combat that energy, we have to tell everyone we know that the Kardashians are poor. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care if they're not really poor. Just spread the rumor. Tell everybody that the Kardashians are poor. Make bumper stickers that say the Kardashians are poor. Okay. Hashtag the Kardashians are poor party. That's our mission here in the Hot and Rich community. Spread the rumor like wildfire. This holiday weekend, I want you to channel your energy into telling everybody you know that the Kardashians are poor. Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And until next time, stay hot and stay rich, and the Kardashians are poor, and that ain't fair.
I'm so fucking rich and hot. I'm so